Hey everybody, it's Hannah back with some more information. Hopefully you're here because you're blind downline cross line. Maybe you're just looking for some information. Maybe you just want to talk oil. Maybe you're interested in Young Living. Maybe you use another brand and you want to see what's going on over here. That's cool. Always remember, I'm not a medical doctor. Please don't ask me for any medical advice. Talk to your doctor about that. Talk to your doctor if you're using essential oils or you're thinking about using essential oils, because that might factor into opinions that they have about your health care, and you want to give them all the information that you can so they can do their job. So today I want to talk about the 3 eucalyptus oils that you can buy as singles from Young Living. So Eucalyptus Globulus, Eucalyptus Radiata, and Eucalyptus Blue. So there are lots of different kinds of eucalyptus oil. I think there actually are some other eucalyptus oils that Young Living has in blends. Mostly they just have these, but I think there's another one that you can get in a blend, but they don't sell it in the singles. Some other essential oil brands sell different, eucalyptus oils for different reasons. So there's some differences between these 3, and I'm going to talk about those. But these are all labeled for topical and aromatic use. They all have colored labels, and they all need to be diluted 50-50. So be careful, make sure you're diluting these. So most people, when they think about eucalyptus, think about like cough drop smell. That's because that cough drop smell is from eucalyptol, which is like the active ingredient in here. So they put that in cough drops. So let's talk about Eucalyptus Globulus first. So this one out of the 3 has the highest eucalyptol content. So a bottle of this, if you tested it, you would expect to find between 79 and 90% eucalyptol in here. This one's the most popular of the 3. It's really good for pain. It's really good for skincare, like minor cuts, bumps, bruises. Boosts your immune system, and it's good as an insect repellent. So it's good for lots of things, but I think people specifically use this one for pain, muscle pain, arthritis, that kind of thing, boost the immune system, and all of that good stuff. So this 15 milliliter bottle wholesale is $14.75, retail that's $19.41. So this one's the cheapest out of the 3 as well. Maybe that's another reason why it's the most popular. I don't know. It's eucalyptus oil. I mean, you use it for different things, but it's kind of the same. Next is Eucalyptus Radiata. So this one is used more for like respiratory issues and that kind of thing. So if you tested this, you could expect to find between 60 and 75% eucalyptol in here. This is the one that people choose most often for like use with children, just because the eucalyptol content's a little less. It's kind of more for nasty germs. Good for fever, good for inflammation, good for your skin and your hair. It's really purifying. It's good for all that stuff, but like I said, this is the one you kind of want for respiratory gunk. So I know a lot of people have said they keep this one like in their shower, and when they feel it in their throat or in their chest, when you're in the shower, just put a couple drops of this in there and steam it up and loosen all that gunk up. So this is a 15 milliliter bottle. This costs you $19 wholesale, $25 retail. So just a little bit more expensive than Eucalyptus Globulus, but still a little bit different. It has a little bit different use there. And then Eucalyptus Blue. So this one's the most expensive. You can only get this one in the 5 milliliter bottle. So probably because it's more expensive. But this one is special. So this one, the eucalyptol content's kind of all over the place. You can expect between 40 and 80% eucalyptol. But this is the only eucalyptus oil, not even just out of these 3, the only eucalyptus oil where people who are allergic to eucalyptol, the active ingredient, they're not allergic to the eucalyptol in this one. So I don't really know the science behind that. I don't know what they've crossed this with to get this special Eucalyptus Blue that people who are allergic to eucalyptol can use without issues. So if you are allergic to eucalyptol, I would still say, you know, be careful the first time. Make sure that you really are safe, but that's my understanding is you can use this if you cannot use one of the others. So this is more calming. This is an insecticide as well. It's good for sore muscles, respiratory support, and people use this one also for emotional balance. So it's like the best of both of the other two. So you get the respiratory support, you get the pain relief stuff, and you get that emotional balance. But this one's pricey. So a 5 milliliter bottle, that's all you can get it in, is $15.50 wholesale, $20.39 wholesale. So, I mean, just costs more than the other two. It's still not really that expensive. It's not that bad. But when you're comparing that, you can get these in a 15 milliliter bottle, and you can only get this one in 5 milliliters, and it costs as much as the others almost. I guess it's in between. The price is in between the other two, but the size is 1/3. So you're looking at a big price difference there. So it's just something to think about when you're choosing a eucalyptus oil. You know, what am I looking for? What do I want out of this? And, you know, do I pay the extra money for that little 5 milliliter bottle because I think that one's good for everything, or because someone might be sensitive to eucalyptol and they could use this one? Or do I go ahead and get the 15 milliliter bottle and use it, you know, a little bit, you know, less sparingly? Maybe you feel like you have to save this one because it costs more. Maybe you just buy this one, it's bigger, get it out there. I want to know what your favorite eucalyptus oil is. Which one out of these three do you use the most at home? Do you think it's worth the splurge to get the little 15 milliliter of this one? I got all three because I wanted to have all three on hand, and I like to kind of see, you know, what's different about things, what's the same about things. Do I like one more than the other? I like to, you know, try and work with different things. But real quick, Globulus is the most popular. It's the least expensive. Radiata is the one that people most often use for children or like keep in their shower, and Eucalyptus Blue is the most expensive, but it's special because people who are allergic to eucalyptol can use it. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, which one's your favorite. Like, subscribe, come back for more information on other stuff later. And I'll see you guys next time with more stuff.